What is going on, all of my living, breathing, walking people of the planet? I am the Venom. Thank you for allowing me into your homes or wherever you are listening to me at and raising those vibrations. I hope that all of my people of the planet are staying on that straight and narrow and doing everything possible in order to elude psychic vampires, negative energies, including Podbean trolls. We should know by now that those particular elements and or circumstances can only lower, jeopardize, take away from, ruin, darken, and some of everything else that centers around negative energies. So if we can elude those particular circumstances and or elements at any particular point within our own lives, then we have pretty much done our own selves some motherfucking justice. And we can keep our own energies and vibrations elevated and high. Anyway, you guys, I have been clean now from methamphetamine ever since November 4th, 2024, and I am over the roof in regard to my walk with sobriety. And anyone out there that is having their own difficult walk with sobriety, just know that everything will be okay once you stop fighting the battle yourself and surrendering it to the spiritual realm. It will all be okay. And once the spiritual realm starts fighting and winning on your behalf, you will start winning the battle here within this realm, just like I am. All right, you guys, let's get into the episode now, if I haven't already said that. Anyway, I've been checking my statistics and I am a little bummed, you guys. My numbers were fine before I went on that hiatus in regard to my last relapse. That last relapse that I went through around my birthday really did put me out, and I had to rejuvenate and realign my mind, body, and or spirit. Other than that, I wouldn't be good for myself and to myself. And if I'm no good to myself, then who else can I be good for or to? I had to nourish and take care of me, and I needed much rest. I needed time away from the camera and or microphone. I needed to meditate. I needed to do a lot of things spiritually in order to get myself together. And though I did not do a lot of those things in regard to meditation and spiritual practices, I still aligned perfectly, and that's all I could want. But I see that my numbers have been down, and they're probably going to be like that until you guys trust me again and get used to me again and things of that particular nature. There they go, you guys, my new feathered friends. Anyway, you guys have to just kind of like get reacquainted with me again, because I did fall off the bandwagon, and I went ghost for a minute without any explanation. And thank God, when I did decide to come back to my platform, a lot of you individuals were still there for me. So I really do appreciate that. The fact that you guys didn't go anywhere and you didn't sever ways just says a lot in regard to your loyalty. And I really do appreciate, I just appreciate you all. Okay, anyway, you guys, I am really serious in regard to addiction and pets. It's almost like pit bulls and parolees. I know a lot of those people probably went through their own phase in regard to addiction, but to be locked up and not have any outlet or anything to take care of aside from yourself, it can be depressing. But to have these animals that, you're training and you're taking care of, and, just like pit bulls get a bad name, a lot of these individuals that get locked up, they also receive a bad name. And the fact that they are taking care of these animals and showing that these pit bulls are not like what people say that they are, mean and will turn on you and all of that type of stuff, it just puts the dogs and the parolees in a different light, and it shows that they are hand in hand and need each other. I was thinking about homeless people and homeless cats and dogs and whatever else the case may be. And, it kind of goes hand in hand. They kind of need each other. And I remember when I went on that particular relapse in that binge around my birthday, and I walked from my place all the way to North 32nd, Circle K on Greenway and North 32nd to score methamphetamine. I remember that night this woman was getting on my fucking nerves because she had lost her dog, or someone either stole it, and she just would not stop calling baby girl, so I knew that the woman was high, and that had a lot to do with her, continuously calling her dog or whatever the case may be. In a nutshell, I think the woman knew that the dog was stolen or whatever, but she couldn't get over the fact that that other half of her is gone. And, even she asked me, have you seen my dog? And I was, trying to get high, and I was all irritated, and I'm just like, no, blah, blah, blah. She was like, well, I'm just asking. And I feel bad because I should have conducted myself in a whole different manner aside from trying to be some meth head, getting high in the, parking lot of the damn, Circle K, next to the Circle K, getting high in that parking lot. But anyway, I thought about that woman, and it's just like, I understand where she's coming from, because I didn't have my birds or whatever. And there's let me rephrase. If I had my birds and someone came and took them or whatever, I would be frantic too, and I would be looking for my babies as well. But a lot of people get down on homeless people for having pets, because they can really take care of themselves. So how can they take care of a pet? But, I can just imagine a lot of these people having pets and losing them and literally going off the meat wagon, because they don't have their companions anymore. These pets are keeping these people alive in a lot of cases. A lot of these people get up and the only thing they do is worry about themselves and what fix is going to come, come along. And a lot of other people worry about their fix, but they also worry about making sure that their, companions are fed and bathed and whatever else before they even think about getting high. And because they have that in their lives, they're not even really, they're not really worried about, getting high on like that or whatever the case may be, because they're too busy worried about their companion. And that's where I'm at. I'm not thinking about methamphetamine. And though that $20 could have went on something totally different than buying myself another bird. Yes, I bought myself another bird, you guys. It could have went on the bill. It could have went on drugs. It could have went on anything. But I wanted life in my apartment, and I wanted this particular bird. So I bought her, and she's here in my house, in my cage. In their cage. And, she's enjoying herself for the most part. And I'm happy. You know what I mean? I was thinking about her all day at work. And I called the pet store, and I'm just like, that yellow bird, do you guys still have her? And they were like, yes, we still have her. She's still here. And I'm just like, can you hold her until Friday? And I'm like, never mind, just hold her until I get off work, and I will be there to get her. Anyway, her name is Sunshine. She is more yellow than she is green. There they go. Anyway, she's more yellow than she is green, and I absolutely love it. She sits on my finger. She would climb on me. She's really sweet. She's clipped in regard to her wings, but they will grow back within about 4 months. She's tamed just like Little Man. He's tamed. I got him yesterday. He's feeding. He and the other bird that I got from my good friend, they're feeding right now. I need to put more food in their bowls. But anyway, these birds give me so much life, and I know that I can't handle them like I can handle a dog or a cat or whatever the case may be, but I can handle them in my own little way. And just having them in my life for the small amount of time that I have had them in my life, they bring me so much happiness and so much joy. And I'm so occupied with them to the point where I'm not even thinking about doing no fucking drugs. I have my babies, I have my birds, and I think a lot of people with addiction feel the same way. You know what I mean? Even if they slip off the bandwagon and do whatever, they still have their feathered friend or their fur friend or whatever friend that they may have. They still have them, and that's all that really matters. And that's all that really, that's all that really matters in order or in the regard to keeping one going. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm focused on my birds, and it's just so lovely. They're both sharing some food, and I just love it. I love it. It's just a lovely thing, and I'm so happy to the point where once I get another bird cage and some more birds and a couple of other little critters, and fulfill my apartment how I want to fulfill it with little knickknacks and stuff like that I do decide to get. That's all I'm going to want in regard to, I'm not going to want to venture out and do this and do that, and I'm damn sure not going to want to be a part of the Matrix. I'm just going to want to be at home with my critters, taking care of them and taking care of my own personal needs and going from there. So if you guys are going through addiction, not only give it up to the spiritual realm to fight and take care of and conquer, but also give that battle up to pets. Let them be the joy in your life, and let them be the reason why you stop doing drugs and prostituting yourself and whatever else the case may be. Let them be that reason that you give it all up, because pets are, I don't know, they're just a huge joy, and birds they're good luck. And, coming across feathers, are good luck. So just having these little angels in my house, I don't know. My luck is already changing for the better. Just having these feathered friends here. I'm through the roof in regard to happiness. But anyway, you guys, I just wanted to shoot another episode and just let you all know that it's working for me in regard to having these feathered friends and addiction. If I didn't have them in my life, I probably would have took that money and bought methamphetamine. But now that I have something in my life to take care of, I want even more in my life to take care of aside from me and what addiction that I did have and was going through. Anyway, you guys, I just wanted to reach out to y'all and just let you know that, I'm happy, and I want to share that happiness with you guys. And I also want to share the fact that if anyone's looking for parakeets or whatever the case may be, make sure to check out Birds and Then Some. And, maybe you'll come home with your new feathered friend today. Before I leave, I wanted to tell you guys about those particular juices from the school that will make you kick a bitch square in the coochie. These juices are by Apple and Eve, and there is strawberry kiwi, which is good. Then there is orange tangerine. That's my favorite one. That one will make you kick a bitch in the balls, the coochie, the asshole, some of everything else. Those juices are good, especially that one. They have apple and they have fruit punch. Anyway, the juice or the makers of the juice is Apple and Eve. And I told y'all I was going to tell y'all about it. I still need to get the name of those caffeinated drinks that the high school kids were getting. They're sparkling water and they're like blue raspberry or something like that. But those are really good too. I came home with abundance of garlic knots yesterday because we made so many of them and we just didn't want to throw them away. So I have garlic knots, for a couple of more days. I'm telling y'all, these garlic Shamrock will feed y'all whole entire motherfucking family for Thanksgiving. I'm telling y'all, because stuff is in bulk anyway. Y'all get some of the mozzarella sticks, throw them bitches on the table. Get y'all a couple of boxes of garlic knots, throw them on the table. Get y'all some dessert, throw that shit on the table. A couple of them juice boxes, bitch. Here, get you a juice box, throw that shit on the table. There's y'all Thanksgiving right there. That's all you need, baby. Anyway, I am going to end this episode and I need to clean my feathered friend's environment. I need to clean my own environment because I have an inspection tomorrow. And there's a couple of other things that I need to do before this day ends. So you guys have a good one. And my people of addiction, go out there and get yourself a watered friend, meaning a fish friend or a feathered friend or a fur baby. Any type of baby that you want, go and get it. And I promise you, taking care of that animal will definitely do a lot for you and your addiction. It does a lot for me, so I'm pretty sure it will help a lot of you guys as well. Okay, I am D Venom, and thank you guys for allowing me to raise your vibrations. Until next time, my feathered friends and I will see you guys later. All right, namaste.